Welcome to our Florida 4-H volunteer training module. In this section, we will discuss the educational program. The value of a plan. Good 4-H clubs don't just happen. A 4-H club program plan serves as a roadmap of the 4-H club's activities, helps to guide 4-H club goals, and engages youth in their own learning and development. The educational program is the portion of the meeting that we traditionally think of when we think of club meetings and is an important part of the 4-H experience for your club members. This is where we learn how to clip steers, cook green beans, make jelly, and work on our sewing or photography. This is where your club focuses on their project areas. The activities that you do as part of your educational program should be chosen by the members of your 4-H club, and the officers and members should help and be engaged as much as possible. They may choose to each do a presentation, to invite a guest speaker, to watch a movie on a project area and have discussion, to go on a field trip, or to work on their 4-H project fair entries. Now, how many of you have asked your kids, whether it be your own children in a school setting, at a faith-based or civic group, what they want to do? What happened? Typically, one of two things happens. The first is that there's crickets and that there is no feedback given. And the second is that you get a number of varied responses that may or may not be on topic. So it can be very overwhelming, even for an experienced club leader, to develop educational programs for the year after an experience like this. We'll now share a couple of tools with you to assist with planning your educational program. There are a number of ways to be able to get ideas from 4-H club members. The first of these is to design your own Clover activity, which is shown here on your screen. This is not the only tool, but definitely one of my favorites. When you look at the Clover, you see different open-ended statements in each of the Clover leaves. This activity allows for each child to complete at least one statement for each of the questions. For example, one thing I want to learn is. Now, depending on your group, it may be helpful to be more specific in your questioning. For example, one thing I want to learn about livestock this year is. The other questions are, we could help the community by. For fun, we could. Some of the things I would like to do in this 4-H year are. The Clover allows members to write down their individual responses before sharing with the group as a whole if they wish to do so. And this design your own Clover activity may be used as a pre-meeting activity as youth arrive. Other ways to be able to get information is through discussion questions. So you might ask, especially if it's an ongoing 4-H club, what did we do last year? And what did you like best about what we did? Are there things about last year's program that we want to be able to include in this year's? And what needs to be improved or changed? This could also be used for new clubs. What are you interested in doing in 4-H this year? Another method is brainstorming. In a brainstorm session, members call out individual ideas and someone writes them down. A couple of the ground rules are no comments and no criticisms. After the list is formed, the group may discuss the ideas and select their favorites. There are a number of tools to help pull 4-H club meetings together. And 4 specific guides that are there to assist club leaders are 1, the starting and maintaining the club program guide, which involves the types of clubs, enrollment procedures, chartering, reporting, and recognition. The 4-H Club Planning Guide, which takes you through a step-by-step process for planning your annual club calendar. The Club Meeting Guide, which has information about what the parts of the meeting are, planning a club meeting, preparing for your business meeting, officer roles, the educational program, recreation, a club meeting checklist, and a short discussion about standards of excellence for club programs. And the Project Leader Guide, which talks about being a leader and helping youth and incorporating the essential elements into your project plans. All of these can be found on the EDIS website or by contacting your 4-H faculty member. A well-planned 4-H club meeting provides an opportunity to be able to make new friends and share ideas. Everyone should leave the meeting feeling good about themselves and with at least one piece of new information. There is also an opportunity to be able to gain new knowledge and skills, enjoy planned recreation, develop self-confidence and leadership, help to make decisions, gain a sense of pride, and learn to work as part of a team. Not only is there a higher likelihood that everyone feels that their voice is heard and that they are included, but youth will also learn skills in areas of goal setting, planning, and organizing. And when planning out your club program, you can make sure that if you know that in October that you're going to need someone to speak in bike safety in January, it provides the time to connect with the right person and to gather the appropriate resources. It also allows for our 4-Hers to be able to be in a youth-adult partnership. And one of the reasons that teens stay in 4-H in greater numbers than other youth organizations is that 4-H allows young people to be involved in planning their programs and activities. They also practice these decision-making skills and take responsibility for their plans. So as a reminder, 4-H is a community of young people across America who are learning leadership, citizenship, and life skills. And we hope that these 4-H Club educational program information helps you to do that.